Hey YouTube, welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle today, and this is an April Friendlies number 3, and let's get started right away. So first we're gonna face off against Nikia here, and she brings in a Kangaskhan as I bring in Tyranitar as always for the Sandstorm setup. And yeah, let's see what she does. I think she goes ahead and does a fake out on my Tyranitar, which she'll get the flinch off. Not very effective, but wastes one turn. However, with the Sandstorm, it's going to be roughly about the same. And now she's going to go ahead and withdraw her Kangaskhan, predicting a fighting move on my Tyranitar, which is pretty good on her part. Usually most Tyranitars would run the Fire Fang over the Brick Break. However, I have the Brick Break for those normal types as you saw right now, but she made a good switch either way, predicting that. So now here I'm going to predict the Earthquake, so I'm going to go into my Ferrothorn, and my Ferrothorn will be able to tank that like a boss. Don't even do a little bit of damage. And it's going to be fairly even with the Sandstorm damage. Alright, Gliscor doesn't get Sandstorm. What am I talking about? But anyway, yeah, he's going to go for the Earthquake again. I'm going to be able to set up my Leech Seed, which is always good. And then the Leech Seed damage was going to bring back, heal back some of the damage from the Earthquake. And that's what's going to happen. And now she can either go for a switch or stay in with her Leech Seed. I think she made the right move by switching out. However, yeah, she definitely made the right move because I did go for the predict. I should have predicted the switch or something else. But that was my safest play. So I go for the double protect. It works in my part, and I get the protect off again. And so the Kangaskhan's fake out is rendered useless. And now afterwards, what I'm gonna do now is, since Kangaskhan can't do much to my Ferrothorn, I'm gonna go for a Thunder Break. Now he could have done a power up punch, which I could have took either way, but seeing as this Kangaskhan wasn't a Mega, I don't think it would have ran a power up punch. But either way. And so now after the Parahacks, of course I'll go for the Leech Seed. Whichever Pokemon she switches into will get seeded, which will be Gliscor again. And now I think she does go ahead and go for another Earthquake if I'm not mistaken. We'll just see in a sec. I was getting a little bit ahead. Yeah, and she does go for the Earthquake, which does a decent amount of damage, but my Ferrothorn can take it for days. And so my Ferrothorn is just going to Power Whip. And he gets the crit, which does matter which did matter in terms of killing it in 2 hits instead of 3 hits. However, my Ferrothorn would have eventually been able to wear down this Gliscor to the point in which no one can recover. So here Gliscor goes for the Earthquake again. Ferrothorn goes for the Power Whip, doesn't miss, and the Leech Seed will be able to take out the Gliscor, which is what is going to happen right now. Boom. Yeah, and sort of thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. Anyway, she's going out into Blastoise. And yeah, I was pretty sure at this point her Blastoise is going to carry the Mega, since she's not going to go for a Mega Kangaskhan, which is pretty fine. Perfectly fine on my part because, Ferrothorn can take water hits for days. However, you get to see Blastoise carries that Aura Spear, which is good information in my part. So I'm definitely not going to take out my Tyranitar. I'm going to go ahead into my Garchomp, and then I'm going to double switch, predicting the Ice Beam into my Tyranitar, which obviously will get the Sands up and everything will be good. Yeah, I took a sort of a risk there because Blastoise could have not held the Ice Beam, but most Blastoise do, so that's why I was sort of thinking that in my head. And now I'm gonna go for a straight up crunch to see how much damage this will do. If it does a lot, then I'm good, which it does right now, and I got the defense lowered boost. It doesn't really matter. And here my Tyranitar will obviously die to the Aura Spear. However, my Garchomp will be able to come back up and finish it because Blastoise is not faster than a Garchomp, to be honest, and a Jolly Nature Garchomp at that. So yeah, good game to Nikia, and we'll go on to the next match in a bit here. but a little bit of announcement. So I do have my VGC team up, and it's up and running soon. A lot of cool things are going to be coming your way, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of those videos. Also, the Let's Play for Red Adventures Red will be coming up soon. It will be definitely up tomorrow. For those of you guys waiting for my Let's Plays, I know I haven't been doing that for a while. However, I had exams and such like that. But now I'm home, so I get to be more free and do sort of those things. Anyway, the next challenger is gonna be Hakel, and he's gonna send out a Roserade, which you don't really see in competitive these days, so props for him for bringing that up. However, Roserade versus Tyranitar, it's a matter of speed. I wasn't going to take the chance because I knew Roserade might be faster, because Tyranitar had that rock move, but Roserade still had that grass move. So I do go into my Aerodactyl. I chose the Aerodactyl beforehand because I saw the Roserade and a bunch of grass types. Basically, anytime there's grass types, I'm going to go for an Aerodactyl. And so I just Mega Evolve, and I'll be able to outspeed the Roserade, and we'll be able to put the Roserade into the sky. And so Roserade's going to take sand damage, and then he's going to go ahead and take that hit, and it's going to die because Roserades do not have a a high defense. I think it has a higher special defense than that. So he's going to go to Golduck. The effects of weather disappears. That basically means Sandstorm's still up. However, Golduck doesn't get hit by the storm, I guess. Anyway, predicting a water move, I'm going into my Heliolisk. However, Golduck goes for the Protect, and then he goes ahead and switches out into his Kangaskhan, which was a pretty good play because my Heliolisk was Scarf, so now I'm locked into Thunderbolt. However, I see that my Heliolisk can take out the Kangaskhan in 2 hits. At least before it Mega Evolves, so I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt right here. Kangaskhan's going to go for a Fake Out, causing my Heliolisk to flinch, and does a quite amount of damage. As you can see, Heliolisk is not the defensive type. He is basically the special defensive type. And now he's going to proceed to go ahead and Sucker Punch my Heliolisk out. Yeah, so Power Up Punch, Fake Out, Sucker Punch, Kangaskhan's are usually pretty standard, and I got my ass beat by a couple of those people running those before. However, my Tyranitar is faster, and so we just karate chop that Kangaskhan, and it's gone. See you later. And now all he has left is his Golduck. I believe that's all he has left, yeah. And I'm just gonna go for it right here. And my Tyranitar survives. He's a champ. However, he gets the burn, which is very unfortunate. I was just going to go for a Brick Break to do as much damage as possible. The damage is going to be halved because of burnt, which is pretty crucial to my Tyranitar here. But yeah. And Golduck finishes off Tyranitar. But I'm still not that worried that my team's going to get defeated, because I do have an Aerodactyl on the team, and he is faster than this Golduck. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Sky Drop. It should be enough to finish him off. If not, I think I go for one more. Yeah, and there's no way Golduck's going to come back from that. Well, he was pretty close. If he got a crit, he would have won. But yeah, he goes for a useless Protect there. I don't think there's no reason for him to go for a Protect here, but he does. But anyway, I go for a second Sky Drop, and that'll be good game to I forgot his name again. Anyway, yeah, good game to both of you guys, and thank you guys for joining me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of these videos. Every subscribe helps. This has been Forever 2B, and I'll see you guys next time.